Hi everyone, I am Mrs. Esther Rani, Assistant Professor of English, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today's our topic is modifiers. What are modifiers? First of all, let us talk about the meaning of modifier. What is a modifier? And what are pre-modifiers and post-modifiers? And where they are located? Where do we use pre-modifier? Where do we use post-modifiers? And why should we use modifiers first of all? What are the uses of modifiers in our English grammar? So these are the things that we are going to discuss today in our topic. So first of all, what is a modifier? Let us talk about the meaning of modifier, where it is placed and why it should be placed and what are the uses of modifiers. Modifier is a word or a phrase or a clause also we can say that which modifies the other words in a sentence. It modifies means changes the other word in a sentence. To be specific, a modifier is either adjective or an adverb. Modifier, either it acts as an adjective or an adverb. Usually, this adjective modifies nouns. Adjective always, most probably, it modifies nouns. Then adverbs always modify verbs. Did you understand? So, adjective modify nouns and adverb modifies verbs. So, in this way, these modifiers works in English grammar. Here, for example, with an example, I want to explain to you about modifiers. Here, as an example, I have given one sentence. Alan brought a chocolate cake yesterday. Alan brought a chocolate cake yesterday. Here, is a article. It's an article in this sentence. Alan bought a chocolate cake yesterday. Here, acts as an article, but it modifies the word cake. It modifies a word cake. A cake. Any cake. And the chocolate, it's a direct adjective to the word cake. So, here in this sentence, Alan bought a chocolate cake yesterday. So, in this and chocolate, both the words acts as an adjectives to modify the noun cake. So, both, we have to understand that is an article, but here it acts as a modifier. Chocolate is an adjective, it modifies the noun cake. So, both are acting as adjectives here. And one more word also that we have here is yesterday. What is the position of yesterday in this example? The word yesterday announces the time of the action. It announces or it states, it says the time of the action. That is action, that's the verb brought. It announces the time of the action, the verb brought. Means Alan bought yesterday. What did he buy? A chocolate cake. A chocolate cake. So here, yesterday modifies the verb bought. So here, we can use yesterday as an adverb also. Yesterday acts as an adverb in this sentence. So, it is an adverb which modifies the verb bought. Let us go for the next sentence. Nancy, the president's daughter, is sick, is very sick. Nancy, the president's daughter, is very sick. Here, president's daughter, a phrase, president's daughter modifies the noun Nancy. Nancy is a noun in this sentence. So, president's daughter, it's a phrase, noun phrase. So, here the phrase president's modifies the noun daughter, but whole phrase, that is president's daughter, became an adjective and modifies here the noun Nancy. Understood how modification will go on? How these adjectives and adverbs modifies nouns and adverbs. So, there is another adjective here, sick, which modifies very. So, in this way, we can say that adjectives and adverbs modifies noun and verbs. So let us go for types of modification. Do we have any types of modification? In the introduction itself, see, we have discussed that we have two types of modifiers. One is pre-modifier, the other one is post-modifier. What is the use of these pre-modifiers and post-modifiers? Where do we place these pre-modifiers? Where do we place these post-modifiers? What are the uses? If you place pre-modifiers, see how the sentence will change, what meaning that it gets. So all these things clearly, just let us go ahead with that. So generally these modifiers are of two types, as we discussed about, based on the position to the words they modify, means where they are placed in the sentence. So let us discuss in detail about pre-modifiers first. What are pre-modifiers? First of all, let us define pre-modifier. What is pre-modifier? The word itself states pre means before. Pre means before. Post means after. Pre-modifier means before the noun. Post-modifier means after the noun. After the word, we can say that. So, the words itself states very clear. It gives very clear meaning of what is pre-modifier and what is post-modifier. Okay. So, now, let us go in detail with these pre-modifiers first. So, pre-modifiers again subdivided into 5 types. They are determiners. First of all, they are determiners and present participles and past participles, adjectives, nouns. You may get a doubt. How noun acts as a modifier? Sometimes noun also acts as a modifier to another noun. So this is the fun of this type. Let us see the sentence here. See, almost all pre-modifiers I have given here. Before we go deep into the subdivisions of these modifiers, let us have a glance at this sentence. Give me that black, see here, give me that black cover shining box. What is the sentence here? Give me that black covered shining box. In this sentence, we could find out demonstrative, determiners, and then descriptive adjectives, past participle and present participle also we can see here. See here, that is a demonstrative determiner. Demonstrative determiner. That, this, these, those, all these comes under demonstrative determiners. And here black. Black is a descriptive adjective. Black cover. Here cover acts as a noun and then here black acts as a adjective. Again here covered, RD, means it's a past tense form, V3. Simple past tense form. V3 form here we could see. Third form of verb, covered. And shining is which has V1 plus ing. It's a present participle. Present participle. Box, as you know that, it's a noun. So in this way, in one sentence, briefly, I could explain what are these demonstratives, 5 types of demonstratives. Let us move on to the other subdivisions in detail. So first of all, determiner. Determiner or determiners. It's a word or a group of words that determines noun. That determines what is noun. Or that helps to specify a noun. Which specifies a noun. Which determines a noun. So a few subdivisions are there in these determiners also. A few types. One is article. Second one is demonstratives, third one is possessive pronouns, and fourth one is quantitatives. These determiners means article which acts as a determiner, and demonstratives which acts as a determiners, and possessive pronouns which acts as a determiners, and then quantitatives also acts as a determiners of a noun. Determiners of a noun. Here see articles. How these articles acts as a determiners of a noun. Here I have given one sentence. I need a book, or I need the book. Here a and the definite and indefinite articles determines the noun book. Articles acts as determiners to the noun here. Okay, which determines the position. Okay, and then this girl is beautiful. What are demonstratives here? This, that, these, those. These are the determiners. This book is, that girl is, those boys are. Okay, these are demonstratives we call them, which demonstrate what the noun is. This girl is beautiful. It's not a girl is beautiful. It is indefinite article. Here in this way also we can write, but here this acts as a determiner in front of a noun. This girl acts as a noun. This is a demonstrative noun. Demonstrative. So the next sentence is, that is your car. That is your car. What is your here? What is the place of your? This is a possessive pronoun. Mine. This is mine. That is yours. This is his, hers. Those are theirs. These are ours. That is its. So all these are possessive pronouns. So these possessive pronouns also determines a noun. These are also determines the noun. Here you see, that is your car. Means that car belongs to that person. Possessive pronoun we call that. That is his car. That car is mine. So in this way, these possessive pronouns also determines the noun. The next one is, I have many memories of my childhood. I have many memories. Many memories here. These are quantitatives. How many memories? Many. How many memories? Many. A few. Few memories. Several memories. A lot of memories. So, all these are quantitative, which shows the number, how much, some, few, a few, many, several, a lot of, all these which we call quantitatives, quantity, they express the quantity. So here, articles, demonstratives, possessive pronouns and quantitatives, these determines a noun. We call determiners. We call them determiners. Articles are determiners, and then demonstratives are determiners, and then possessive pronouns are determiners, and quantitatives are also determiners, which determines a noun. That helps to specify a noun. How is the girl? Who is the girl? This girl. Who is that girl? This girl is beautiful. Whose car is that? This car is mine. Your. How many memories are there? Many. So in this way, these acts as a determiners. The next one is present participle. How this present participle acts as a determiner in front of an adjective. So here you see, present participle is nothing but ing form. V1 plus ing. Present participle is V1 plus ing. ing form of a verb. Already in previous sessions, we discussed about verbal forms V1, V2, V3 when we discussed about tenses. So V1 present tense, V2 past tense, V3 past participle, and present participle is V3 and present participle is V1 plus ing. V1 plus ing. Here you see, yeah, ing form of a verb that works as an adjective. Here you see, hard-working person. Working is a present participle which demonstrates a person. What sort of person he is? He is a hard-working person. So here, working V1 ing form acts as an adjective before the noun. This is present participle only, but it acts as an adjective. It says something about the person. What sort of a person? Hardworking person. So here, this is present participle only, but acting as an adjective. Says something about the person. It is saying something about the person. The next example is growing children. Growing is also ing form. V1 ing form. Means verbal form. Past, present participle. So, which acts as an adjective before the noun children. See here. Growing means growing which says about the children. What sort of children they are? They are growing children. Present participle we used here as an adjective before the noun, which modifies the noun children. Growing is a present participle which modifies the noun children. And the next one is frying potatoes smell delicious. Frying potatoes smell delicious. What sort of potatoes these are? Frying. While we fry potatoes, keeping on the stove, they smell delicious. So here, frying acts as a ing form. Present participle we call that, which acts as an adjective here, which says something about the noun. What is noun here? Potatoes. It says something about the potatoes. What sort of potatoes these are? These are frying potatoes. So, once again, I would like to remind you, ing form of a verb that acts as an adjective before the noun potatoes. And the next one is past participle. How this past participle acts as an adjective before the noun. Here, just now we discussed that what is a past participle. V3 form of the verb. V3 form of the verb. What is V1? For example, sing, sang, sung. Sing is V1 present tense. Sang is V2. And sung. Sing, sang, sung. So these are V1 form, V2 form and V3 form. Means V3 is a past participle. V3 is a past participle which acts as an adjective. So let us see a few sentences related to this past participle, how they works as an adjective before the nouns. So here, a motivated person can achieve anything in life. A motivated person. What sort of person? Motivated person. Here, motivated is a past participle, that is V1 form, third form of verb. Third form of the verb, that is V3. V3. Which acts as an adjective before the person noun. Person acts as a noun here. Person acts as a noun. Okay, and the next sentence is, this is a roasted chicken. What sort of chicken it is? Roasted chicken. Roasted, which is in the form of V3, past participle. Which is in the form of V3, past participle. So, it acts as an adjective and it modifies the noun chicken. Okay. And the next sentence is, broken dishes. Broken dishes were all over the floor. The dish was broken and it spreads all over the floor. Broken dishes were all over the floor. Here, broken is a V3 form, acts as an adjective, means which says about the dishes, noun. Dishes is a noun. Okay. So, in this way, past participle which acts as an adjective before the noun, which modifies the noun. And the next one is adjectives. Adjective is nothing but which says something about the noun. Here, how it says something about the noun. She is a good girl. Girl is a noun. Girl is a noun. Here, adjective which modifies girl. Adjective which modifies, which determines the girl. Okay. And next sentence is a big pillow. Big pillow. Big is an adjective which determines pillow. And then new pants. New pants. Pants which are new. New acts as an adjective here. Okay. Then the next one is official negotiations. What sort of negotiations? Official negotiations. So, official acts as a adjective here. And then political isolation. Isolation is a noun, and political isolation. What sort of isolation it is? It's a political isolation. So, in this way, adjectives also acts as determiners in modification. Modification of a noun. Okay. Next, noun. The next one is noun. How noun acts as a determiner in the form of a modification, means how noun acts as a determiner in modification process. Here you see, I make YouTube videos. Initially we discussed that. How noun modifies a noun. Yes, noun also can modify a noun. Here, YouTube and videos, both are nouns only. Both are nouns only. I make YouTube videos. Here, YouTube noun which modifies a noun, another noun, video. Which modifies another, or which determine videos, another noun, videos. And the next sentence is, she is a school teacher. She is a school teacher. School is a noun and teacher is also a noun. One noun is modifying or determining the another noun. One noun determining the another noun. School determines the noun teacher. The next sentence, I bought a new computer game. Computer is a noun and game is also a noun. So, computer is a noun which determines noun game. Okay, here I bought a new computer game. Computer is a noun which determines another noun, game. Okay, and next one, electricity board sent the bill. Electricity and board. So, one noun is determining the another noun, that is board. So, in this way, noun also determines another noun in the process of modification. Another noun in the process of modification. All these which comes under pre-modifiers. Pre-modifiers. So far, we discussed about the pre-modifiers and now we are going to discuss about post-modifiers. What are these post-modifiers? By name itself, we can define this. What is a post-modifier? Post-modifier is nothing but which comes after the noun to modify. Which it modifies. Post-modifier is nothing but which comes after the noun to modify, or it modifies another noun. So here, what are the different types of post-modifiers? Let us see that. First one is a relative clause. Relative clause is a modifier which determines or which modifies a noun. Okay. The next one is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase also modifies. Coming after the noun. These post modifiers always comes after the noun only. So, present participle phrases. Present participle phrases also acts as a post modifiers and they come after the nouns. And then past participle phrases. Past participle phrases also, they act as post modifiers and comes after the noun to modify. And infinitives or infinitive phrases. To infinitive we call that. Everybody knows about what is infinitive. So these two infinitives also acts as a post modifiers and they come after the noun. And appositives. Appositive. It's not opposite. Appositive. Appositive is also a modifier, post modifier which comes after a noun. So let us go in detail with all these post modifiers. Let's move on to the first one, that is a relative clause. So what are relative clauses? Relative clause is nothing but a clause that starts with the relative pronoun. What are relative pronouns? Relative pronouns are nothing but which starts with WH. Which starts with a WH. Who, whose, whom, which, etc. So these we call relative pronouns. Here, these relative clause that starts with relative pronoun also acts as an adjective after a noun in the form of modification. Okay, here a sentence I have given, see, the man who wore blue shirt is my uncle. The man who wore blue shirt is my uncle. Who is my uncle? He is a man who wore, means specifically, here we are saying the man who wore, a specific person, blue shirt. Here, who wore blue shirt is a relative clause. It's a relative clause. So, who is a relative pronoun? Who is a relative pronoun after the noun man? Always these are relative clauses or relative pronouns which comes after the noun in modification. Okay, and the next one is, she is the girl whom I like most. I like most. Whom I like most is a relative clause. What is relative pronoun here? Whom. Whom is a relative pronoun and relative clause is whom I like most. So, what is noun here? Girl is noun. So, this relative clause came after the girl, after the noun. So, always these relative clauses, they come after the nouns. Okay, and the next one is present participle and prepositional phrases. How present participle acts as like a modifier after noun, post modifier after the noun. See here, present participle. What is present participle? Already that we have discussed, V1 plus ing form. V1 plus ing form is a present participle. If it follows by some other word or a sentence, it will become present participle phrase. Here, the girl sitting next to me is my friend. The girl sitting next to me is my friend. Sitting next. Sitting next to me is a present participle phrase. Sitting next to me is a present participle phrase. What is present participle here? Sitting. V1 ing form. Where it is located? After the noun. It is located after the noun. Okay. Post modifier, this is post modifier. And the next one is, the dog barking there is my pet. The dog barking there is my pet. See here, barking is a V1 plus ing form. It's a present participle. Barking there is a present participle phrase. Barking there is a present participle phrase. Where it is located? After the noun. What is noun here? Dog. The noun here is dog. So always post modifier that will be placed after the noun. Here, post modifier in the form of present participle phrase which was located after the noun dog. Clear? And the next one is prepositional phrase. So we have seen present participle phrase, how it acts as a post modifier. Now let us go for prepositional phrase. Here, prepositional phrase is in this sentence, you see, the girl in red saree. Look at the girl. Look at the girl in red saree. In red saree. In is a preposition. In is a preposition. Prepositional phrase. In red saree. In red saree is a prepositional phrase. Where it is located? After the noun. What is noun here? Girl. Girl is noun. This prepositional phrase which was located or which was written after the noun. So we call this post modifier. We call this post modifier. Okay. And then he is a man of his works. He is a man of his works. Of is a preposition. Of is a preposition. And of his work is a prepositional phrase. Of his work is a prepositional phrase. What is noun here? Man. Where it was placed? After the noun. The man of his works. Of his works is a prepositional phrase, then placed after the noun man. Is it clear? Present participle and prepositional phrase where they were located in post modifiers. Clear now? Yes. And the next one is past participle phrase. Another one which comes under post modifier. Even past participle phrase also acts as an adjective here. What is past participle? Already that we got here, this one in pre-modifier also. V3, verbal form, third verb. Third form of the verb is V3. This also acts as an adjective after the noun. So here, in this sentence, a person arrested by the police is a thief. A person arrested by the police. Here, arrested is V3. Arrested is V3. What is past participle phrase? Arrested by the police. Arrested by the police is a past participle phrase. Okay, here V3, it acts as an adjective after the noun person. After the noun person. Clear? See the next sentence also. The man honored with a title is a poet. The man honored with a title is a poet. Who was honored with a title? A man. So, he is noun. Honored. Honored is a V3 form. Okay. Past participle phrase is honored with title. Honored with title is past participle phrase. So, this past participle phrase acts as or works as an adjective after the noun man. Is it clear, children? And the next one is infinitives. I think infinitives, as you know, 2 plus V1 form. 2 plus V1 means present tense preceded by 2. Present tense preceded by 2 we call infinitives. Okay, here I say it's a base form of the verb actually. We can call it as a base form of the verb 2 plus V1 which acts as a noun, adjective or an adverb also sometimes. Okay, here you see, let us see the sentence. Sita has to meet. Sita has to meet her friend today. Today, Sita has to meet her friend. When she wants to meet her friend? Today. Who wants to meet her friend? Sita. Okay. So here you see, to meet. To meet is a 2 plus V1, that is infinitive. Okay. 2 plus meet. Meet is V1 form. We call this structure as a infinitive. Okay. So here, the next one is, he is looking for a girl to marry. He is looking for a girl to marry. Whom he is looking for? Why he is looking for a girl? To marry. To marry means this is 2 plus V1 form again. 2 plus V1 form. It acts as a noun here. See here. After the girl, after the noun girl. Okay. So girl acts as a noun here. Understand? So, and the last one is appositives. It's not opposite, not the opposite of anything. Appositive. Appositive is a appositive also modifies or a pronoun by renaming it. Appositive modifies always noun or a pronoun by renaming, means giving another name to it, which we call appositive. Appositive always renames the noun or pronoun. Okay, here the sentence what I gave is, my brother Anil is an actor. My brother Anil is an actor. Here, brother is a noun. Okay, brother is a noun and Anil, brother modifies means renamed Anil. Brother was renamed as Anil. So here, appositive modifies a noun or a pronoun by renaming, by giving another name to this. Okay, here Jason Roy, a cricketer, has been selected in the squad. Here, the cricketer who was given the another name, Jason Roy. So in this way, appositives always modifies a noun or a pronoun. Modifies a noun or a pronoun by giving another name or by renaming it. Yes. So in this way, we have several modifiers. Basically, we have 2 modifiers that are pre and post modifiers. I think this session is very clear to you. What are the modifiers? What are their uses? Where we have to use pre-modifiers? What are the post-modifiers? Where we have to use post-modifiers? And by using these, see how can we explain the sentence properly? How can we give aptness to the sentence in grammar structure? Okay, children, I think you understood very well. And thank you for being with me in this session. Let us meet in the next session. All the best.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.